Darrall Imhoff. When I say that name, most people don't remember him at all. Those who are familiar with that name will say that that's the player who was guarding Wilt Chamberlain the night Wilt scored 100 points in Hershey, Pennsylvania on March 2nd, 1962. Imhoff played about 20 minutes of that game before fouling out. There was various other players who guarded him afterward. I have to also say that, relatively speaking, Imhoff was actually keeping Wilt in check, because Wilt only, and I say that relatively speaking, Wilt only scored 41 of those 100 points in the first half. He scored 59 points of those of the 100, which is an NBA record still, in the second half. So, comparatively speaking, Imhoff was keeping Wilt only on pace to score 80. But Imhoff was much more than a trivia answer, and he was not a bum. I've seen people, because they're not familiar with him, therefore he must be a bum, because I haven't heard of him. Usually when they're trying to denigrate Wilt Chamberlain or the era or what have you, or centers of that period of time. But Darrall Imhoff averaged 7.2 points and 7.6 rebounds during his NBA career. He was never able to become the player that he was in college. Some of it might have been the speed of the NBA game. Some of it might have been also the fact that he never was able to develop a consistent outside shot. He was a player that could be guarded effectively one way or the other. But I would compare him perhaps to a player today, maybe a Tristan Thompson, but a better shot blocker and a little bit better rebounder, but maybe something in that realm. He was known as, I think his nickname was the Axe, like a chopping axe, because of his rugged and physical play. So that's something certainly we don't see in today's era of basketball. But Darrall Imhoff was a legend for the University of California, and I'm not exaggerating when I say that. For the University of California, he's a two-time All-American. And in fact, in 1959, he led his club to the NCAA championship against Jerry West's West Virginia University. In fact, it was Imhoff who hit the game-winning shot for the Bears with 17 seconds to go, the championship-winning shot. In 1960, in Rome, in the Olympics, the same Olympics that would feature Cassius Clay, the future Muhammad Ali, Imhoff teamed up with an Olympic team. Back then, the Olympics only could include amateurs. Pros could not play in the NBA until 1992, when the rule was changed between the 88 and 92 Olympics. But Darrall Imhoff teamed up with legendary players to form what most consider the second greatest Olympic team of all time. Yes, I think this team is even better than the 96 Olympic team. This team consisted of Walt Bellamy, Bob Boozer, Terry Dischinger, Jerry Lucas, Oscar Robertson, and Jerry West, and they won by an average of 42.4 points per game. So, compared to the 92 Dream Team's 44.8 points per game. And Darrall Imhoff and this club, along with the 92 Dream Team, were enshrined in the Naismith Memorial Basketball Hall of Fame in 2010. I also shouldn't forget to mention that Darrall Imhoff's number was retired by the University of California several years ago. Imhoff was the first pick in the 1960 NBA draft. He was drafted by the New York Knicks. And as I said before, he didn't become the player in the pros that he was projected to be. But he still survived 12 years off of hustle, talent that he did have. And his determination and drive to play at the best level he could possibly play. And during the 12 years he played for the New York Knicks, the Detroit Pistons, the Los Angeles Lakers, the Philadelphia 76ers, the Cincinnati Royals, of course now known as the Sacramento Kings, and the Portland Trail Blazers. After his career ended with Portland and after the 1971-72 season, he became a color commentary for the Trailblazers for several seasons. He retired to Bend, Oregon, where he lived recently until his death, and was involved with the Portland Trailblazers in various local activities. On June 30th of this year, Darrall Imhoff suffered a heart attack and died. Darrall Imhoff was 78 years old.